That was our killer whale family, showing off their size, speed, power, and problem-solving abilities. These behaviors keep the whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations to care about our natural world, and we're excited to share their story with you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high-flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that today and more. These and other behaviors provide an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or you step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Throughout today's experience, you'll see the killer whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen their social bonds and allow them to problem solve as a group. This is just another reason why they're known as the ocean's top predator. Their scientific name is Orcinus orca. Their common name is killer whale. These 5 whales have their own personal names: Kayukit, Tuar, and joining us right here are whales Takara, Sakari, and Kamea. Kamea is the youngest whale, at 8 years old. Her mom, Takara, is the oldest. She's 30 years old. She's also the matriarch of our pod, which means she's the leader. These whales trust us and take an active role in their own health and well-being. Through the use of positive reinforcement training techniques, we teach them husbandry or healthcare behaviors. Doug, Kylan, and Danny are joining us in the slide outs to demonstrate some of these behaviors.
Thanks, Jacob. Kylan and I are over here interacting with sisters Sakari and Kamea. And they're demonstrating one of the very first husbandry behaviors that we teach the whales, and that's called a fluke present. Now, not only does this position give us a great look at both whales' entire bodies, but it also allows us access to the easy-to-see veins that are located in the white underside of their tail flukes. Our veterinarians can come and collect blood samples from these veins at least once a month, and the whales are conditioned to remain calm throughout the entire procedure. Now, during today's presentation, you might notice us giving the whales different kinds of massages. Killer whales have very sensitive skin, so this is a great way for us to build our relationships with them.
Yes, Danny, it absolutely is. Hey, I'm over here with Takara. She's the mom of Sakari and Kamea, and is 30 years old. Now, another important diagnostic tool that allows us to give our whales the very best of care, well, that tool is animal weights. You see, in our back tools, we've got an enormous whale-sized scale. Every Tuesday morning, we ask each of our lovely whales to slide up on the scale and it looks something like this. Now you'll notice though, while Takara is up in the shallow area of the pool, a portion of her body, namely her tail flukes, and this muscular region called the peduncle, it's still in the pool. So, to get an accurate weight, once the whales are on the scale, we'll ask them to lift that tail flukes out of water. There we go, wonderful! Now, by weighing the whales every week, we can see to it that our youngest whales are growing properly and our adults like Takara are maintaining optimal weight. And teaching our whales husbandry behaviors, well, that's just one more way that we can see to it that they are healthy and thriving.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Observational learning and mimicry play a critical role in the life of a killer whale. From the moment they are born, they learn necessary life skills by watching and playing follow the leader with their mothers and the other whales. Well, here at SeaWorld, they play follow the leader with us by mimicking our movements. Now let's play a quick game of follow the leader. Everybody to my left, take your left hand, stick it high in the air, and give Sakari and Kamea a great big wave. Look at that! They're waving right back at you. As you can see, Sakari and Kamea are paying close attention to you. Killer whales are very curious animals. We often see them spy hopping or even jumping completely out of the water to get a better view of their surroundings. We're going to demonstrate that today with the behavior called a sighting bow. Take that left hand, point it straight out in front of you, and throw it over your opposite shoulder. Great signal. Sakari and Kamea are taken off to the bottom of this 40-foot deep habitat. And if you look towards the center, they're gonna lift their bodies up and out of the water. That was great! Killer whales can communicate in a variety of ways, and using vocalizations is just one of them. Let's see if we can ask Takara to demonstrate one for us. Take your pointer fingers and pretend as if you're conducting an orchestra. That's beautiful. Did you know scientists believe that when a whale leaps out of the water, it may be a way of communicating to make their presence known? Well, you see, sound waves travel 4.5 times faster through water than sound traveling through air. So when a whale leaps out of the water and crashes back down onto the surface, that's called a breach. And that sound can be heard for miles. Let's ask Takara to demonstrate. Take those pointer fingers and launch them to the sky. Great! Takara is using those powerful muscles in the peduncle. And this time, I think she's gonna come up right in front of you. Get ready, there's gonna be a big splash. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for all of your help. Go ahead and give yourselves a round of applause. As you can see, killer whales can communicate by leaping out of the water and making an impressive sound. SeaWorld's research and observation of the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we know that the gestation period for a pregnant killer whale is 17 months. That's information that's impossible to obtain in the wild. However, some information can only be gained through field observation. SeaWorld works with our partners like the Norwegian Orca Survey to further our knowledge. Killer whales are remarkable, powerful animals, and perhaps the best expression of that power is when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from ice floes. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
Killer whales create waves to hunt, fluke slams to stun their prey, and they can even beach themselves completely out of the water. For them, it's a fun demonstration, but for you, it's time to get wet.
again.
are amazing athletes. They can eat several hundred pounds of food in a day. Depending on where they live and time of year, their prey can vary. Unfortunately, things like overfishing and pollution pose a serious threat to many populations of killer whales.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassador for the ocean. Limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
Challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference. The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect.
So much to explore. The killer whale story is still being written,
and there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act. One ripple that can grow and grow
and change the world.
Together, we've got this.
You
mystery. We are all inspired. Let's all take a journey. Wonder at creation. Everywhere we go, miracles surround us. Wherever we may roam, privilege unites us. To call this earth our home. From the highest high to the deepest deep, so much mystery.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that by joining us today, these animals have inspired you and deepened your appreciation for killer whales, just as they have for all of us. We will continue to learn from them, and we hope that you will too. Thanks for being here, and enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.
Follow SeaWorld on Facebook and Instagram to keep track of our latest rescues and find out more about the animals in our kingdom.